I graduated with a degree in marketing, well, what did you want to do? You wanted to go to a Madison Avenue advertising agency. I'd been offered a job by IBM to go work with them, but when I was told I had to wear a hat and a white shirt during the day, it just didn't quite fit. I ended up getting an interview at BBDO in New York.
And that's an advertising agency.
That was, yeah, it was the fourth largest at the time. There wasn't these conglomerates then. In fact, Mad Men, which is on now, is exactly the story of my life when I was there. It was exactly at that time.
In terms of gender politics and the way everybody...
Politics, drinking, the way people were treated. I laughed when I saw the first pilot episode where they were trying to get the account from what the time was ANS's, they had to search around to bring up a Jewish guy, which they found in the accounting department, I think, because there wasn't one in the room and there wasn't another one at the agency and all that. And that's what it was like at the time. It was there. It was wingtip shoes and jackets and ties, and if you didn't show up that way, you got sent home. But it was a martini at lunch or two, and just that whole world. And I watched it from the media department level. $95 a week job, and you hoped to get overtime so you could afford to live.
What was your title?
I think I was an assistant media planner. And then a media buyer and that. But it was a great experience. You got to understand media and how people react to campaigns and when you should do things. And it's funny now you mention, I remember the first time I had to do a campaign for Xerox antifreeze, and you had to realize that you had to buy, and you had to be checking the temperatures when you should buy, and buying locally, and what you were doing for all of that, and it was sort of funny. The other one that was funny was bromo seltzer, because bromo seltzer, as opposed to Alka-Seltzer, was actually habit forming. And so they actually, the whole idea, they never spoke about this outside, was that you get as many people to try it as possible, because then they would probably use it again. But it was still the days of cigarette advertising, and beer advertising was just starting, and it was a little different, but it was a great way to learn about ratings and local market differences and all of that.
What we see on the air in Mad Men is pretty much day to day what happened with you.
I have actually called them and told them I have a few other stories I could tell them. But yes, it was I'm not talking about the particular stories that they're fictionalizing, but the time and place and concept are right on the money. They are really accurate.